I'm wondering, in comparison with years ago, there seems to be a sort of a perception nowadays that people will change careers numerous times over their working years in comparison with decades ago when you got a job and you stayed in your job. I'm wondering if you've found that to be true, and if that is true, then should that make a difference in what students study at university and how they choose their courses?
That's why I tried to say life is a journey. You don't know what the destination is. It changes. Know your values, know yourself. You can always pick up the content and the skills. Look at me. I thought, I was the first person in my extended family to go to university. When I got a master's degree, now psychology was something nobody understood, but never mind. It was like, okay, finally she's going to quit and get a job, which is the only respectable thing you do when you come from Hamilton and people work in the, steel mills. Finally she's going to get a job. Whew, got her through that. 5 years later, it's like, okay, Mom and Dad, I'm going to law school now. It was, my mother actually said, oh, isn't that a lot of responsibility being an actual lawyer? Wouldn't you want to be maybe an assistant or something? All I would say is, and I, as I said, I don't really know what I was doing that for. It is going to change. And I don't know which decades we're talking about, because in fact, the notion of the company man, or you look at all the people who are looking at their pensions now that have gone to rat shit, to use a technical term. Those are the company people who have worked all their lives for something on the basis of certain assumptions and didn't work. My father was in that position, but he got retired early at 58 because the company didn't need him anymore, and he's 80 now. So I don't think it's ever really been that way. It has been for a small minority of people. The world there is this kind of a myth that the world was a more certain place.